let's look at an example where maybe we don't have it in the library database to see what that looks like and what you can do next. So I'm going to go back to my first tab and search with Google again for nurse fatigue and organizational outcomes. I'll hit enter to do my search. And the first result I see here is an article that starts nurse fatigue and nurse, patient safety, and it's from the National Institute of Health. So I will click on that result and take a look at this article. This is from PubMed, which is a really common database you may see when searching for medical related articles. And again, as I scroll on this page, I can see it's only showing me the abstract or summary and information about this article. There is a section towards the right that says full text links with a link to Sage Journals underneath it. That's the publisher. So if I click on Sage Journals, I can double check to see if that will give me the full text for free. But as I scroll down this Sage Journals page, I can see it's asking me to get access to this article and viewing purchase options. So I will want to check if I can get this through the library. So if I scroll up on this Sage page, I can see towards the top that it's telling me this article was published in the Western Journal of Nursing Research. And if I go back to the tab from PubMed, the National Library of Medicine, I can see a journal abbreviation which would tell me the same information. At the top here, there's the abbreviation West J Nurse without the E and then RES period. And if I hover over that, it tells me the full title of that journal again, Western Journal of Nursing Research. So I will go back to the journal search that I went to, the ePeriodicals search in the library. And I'm going to X out of the record I had for nursing economics. And up in the search bar for the journal search, I will search for Western Journal of Nursing Research. And hit enter to complete that search. And it does show up that we do have some access to this journal. So I'll click on the result, Western Journal of Nursing Research online in parentheses. And again, underneath the View Online section, if I scroll down, I can see what access we have in databases. But all of these databases list the availability from 1996 to 1998. So if I go back to the article that I had opened up in one of my tabs and look at the year, I can see that it was published in 2021. And so that journal range does not include my date. So I'll need to access this article another way. You can request articles from the library through interlibrary loan. So if I go back to the library website, library.clark.edu, I can hover over Services and then click on Borrow Materials. In the Borrow Materials menu on the left-hand side, I can click the link for Interlibrary Loan, parentheses ILL. And I'm going to then click the link for Clio, where it says Use Clio to place requests under Interlibrary Loan. You will need to log in with your Clark account username and password, and then if it's the first time you've placed an interlibrary loan or ILL request, you can fill out your information. I've already signed in, and once you're signed in, you'll hover over Request and then click on the type of request you'd like to make. And because this is an article, I'll click on New Article / Book Chapter Request. And then it gives me a request form, and as I scroll down, I can see where I'll need to type in the information about this article, the journal title, the article title, the authors, and I can get all of that information from the tabs where I had found the article initially. Once that information is filled in, I can scroll to the bottom and click Submit, and your request will be submitted. You will get an email if we're able to email the article to you for free, or if we're not able to get it from another library, you will also get an email, and you can follow up with that for more options.